Stan is back after a couple weeks off. I think we might be finally a lull from the Super Bowl. No?
Coming down?
Coming down?
Yeah.
But it's Howie season.
It's
So
Howie
come on
season.
back up. Got a lot going on. Birds signing, cutting. League's going crazy. Jordan versus LeBron. We're not going to talk about that.
No, that's not.
Come on back. You're listening to Say the Moon First podcast.
Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo.
Good evening. Welcome to another
Oh my
episode of the
God.
Say the Moon First podcast. Coming to you live from Santa's Sweaty Sack studio in the beautiful Northeast Philly on this wonderful Thursday evening. I'm the bartender for the evening, Jim Marcus. To my left, the young Marcus, the Hertz VP, Brody Marcus. Let's take Andrew's place.
Right?
To his left, the elder statesman, Donald, Kennedy, Martin, Deke.
What's up there, James?
Good evening, sir. Decked out in your Eagles gear.
I am.
To his left, the one with the finest coiffed hair. Maybe in the house right now. Donald Jr.
Yo,
The Don.
what's up?
So, to his left, the AP, the president of the Jalen Hurts fan club.
Super Bowl MVP.
Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, thank you.
Ryan Smithy. Good evening, sir.
What's up, Jim?
Good evening.
Glad to be here.
Keeping us live and on the air, behind the camera. Nate, Money 5 Moss.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've been away for a couple weeks. A little slow
Little hiatus.
until the last week. Things started heating up. But I think we've covered everything Super Bowl possible. Anything we missed on Super Bowl? Any last finishing touches? Or are we getting into the offseason, which lasted a whole 2 weeks? The offseason?
I guess we're can move on.
We're good?
Yep.
No other NOLA stories that you kept
Oh,
for us?
we got all the NOLA stories, but
We don't want to bore everyone.
just don't have time.
What happens later? Keep up.
You, Smitty? Any final thoughts on the Super Bowl?
Have we been here since
Because now we
the
get
parade?
past it. We've been here since
Is that-
the parade.
That's a good question.
Is
I
that
don't
what?
think we have.
Is that what y'all wanted to say?
You're right.
I don't think we have.
Parade was a good time.
Was it?
Good
Excellent.
spot.
Hell yeah.
Got some guys come by, got some handshakes, got some daps.
Well, yeah.
Got a little Howie action. Cooper, Saquon.
Yeah.
Were you the one that threw the cane?
I did not throw the cane.
Okay, good.
I didn't throw any beer cans.
I didn't throw any beer. I didn't bring enough to throw.
DJ was too cool to hang out with us.
No.
Preface
I
that.
wanted to walk down, but it was too late in the morning and I was already getting
Yeah.
robbed.
Yeah.
That's two now that you ditched us, DJ. So
Don't
the next one,
He's out.
you're with us.
There's going to be more, I think. So,
Next one, I'm going to be on the bus.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's your goal.
I
That
think we
be
should get our
goal.
own vehicle,
We should get on the media bus.
the SBF vehicle.
We should get our media bus.
Uncle Joe? Maybe.
Is that thing going to make it all the way down?
Yo, if the one that we go to now can make it down to New Orleans, Joe's can make it down to Broad Street.
Did they take that bus down the road?
Yeah.
They did.
They did.
We don't know if they'll
Yeah,
get back.
the one
though.
dude,
Wow.
How much they spend?
not Adam, not Brian. What's the other guy? Tom. He drove it down by himself.
By himself?
By
Yeah.
Brian
himself.
wasn't in with him?
Nope.
No, he went back with him.
And that's right. Brian's wife bought him a one-way ticket to New Orleans.
Hey, that's a signal.
Yeah.
That's a signal. When he told me that, I was roaring. I'm like, gee, what? A one-way ticket, dude? You can't. Oh man, a one-way ticket. I guess I'm going back on the bus. I said, well, are you? And three of them slept on it. They didn't get a place to
They
stay.
went, they found like a RV
Campground.
park
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
Yeah.
It was like $50 a night.
They had
So they went there.
they had the couch.
Mhm.
Somebody
Does
slept
it
on
have
the
a
couch.
shower in there?
No.
So they had to use a communal one.
Yeah, they had a cot and an air mattress on the floor.
We did Jacksonville. We did Rogers Park.
I saw a picture of the inside, how it was set up with the cot. that cot looked so uncomfortable because it was
I would have said
like this.
Dude, yeah, right? This guy, right?
Would you stop
This
complaining?
guy's such high
I'm
society.
just taking that-
I
I'm
I wasn't
Super Bowl.
sleeping on it.
They rolled the red carpet out for you. They paid for everything.
we really were celebrities. for
And
72
you're
hours.
just stop.
It was crazy.
Nate, chime in here. He's still complaining.
I think we got recognized there, like on Bourbon Street. We got noticed.
That's great.
Sunday we were noticed.
Frenchman Street, we got noticed.
Yeah.
What did they say to you? You two are the assholes.
You
way
guys
down
were the
there.
idiots at the Kelsey show. Like, yeah.
There's the guy that cried on Kelsey's shoulder.
I love you, Jason Kelsey.
You're the best. Hey, TJ, you're still wet.
He did say that.
Yeah. Wow.
My parents got a new car today, and they told the car salesman your story.
No shit.
Really?
Yeah. Are you
You might have an
serious?
extra listener tonight. It came up somehow.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what kind of car they get?
Hyundai Tucson.
Nice.
That's what worked provided. Yeah.
Nice,
Good
nice.
car.
We'll call it midnight green. It's hunter green, but nice midnight green. It's nice, brand new. Lease. Good luck with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's get into it. There was no off season. Right? It was a 2-week hiatus.
Yeah.
No off
There is
season.
no off-season.
We're back in.
I kind of like this though, like you go win the Super Bowl and it doesn't like. There's no offseason in the NFL. To
Dude,
be
it hasn't stopped.
It's been.
Are you
awesome.
on a high?
Yeah.
Like I wake up every day and I'm like, I go on and I look at the highlights.
Yeah.
Or I go on my phone and I'm like, damn, it's really happening.
James.
All these people,
And like-
all these people
and
that
like,
doubt it are
I'll
franchise
just see
quarterback.
like a picture of Saquon or like a highlight video or something. It's like I'm an instant smile. Like I'm instant like.
Well,
wow.
like we said, it's because of the way they beat them.
Yeah.
I can't. Every time I see a video, whether I've seen it 100 times or haven't seen it yet, I watch it.
Ask me how many
And
times
I-
I've
yeah,
watched any.
I
Super Bowl
break up in a
highlight.
smile.
At least I bet you
Yes.
1,000 times.
More.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll
I've
watch.
contributed at least 100 views. on
I
each
think I
video.
watch it.
Yeah,
I'll
views.
type in and watch the highlights on NFL Network.
I won't even watch Super
care.
Bowl highlights. I'll just watch like regular season
Yeah.
games and
Yeah.
playoff, like the playoff game with the Rams and the Saquon 70-yard run or whatever.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
It's incredible.
It's the most fun season I think Philly
We've ever
sports
had.
has ever had.
I agree. I agree.
My boy Jeff called me last night. 'Cause we sent him a pack of Omaha steaks.
No free plugs. No
Omaha steaks
free
for
plugs.
oh shush, because of his hospitality down there. So
Very hospitable guy.
yes, it was. Yes, he is. He
Shout out to Jeff.
he said that this is different from the first one. He says the first one was the first one. It was spectacular. It was our first one ever. He said, but this one's just different.
It is different.
And he says, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's just different from the first one.
Because you know what? You get tired of the first time people are like, oh, yeah, you know what? Like, you got lucky on Brady. People would say, like, even like what? The Philly special was an illegal play. You can't say anything
Yeah.
about the Super Bowl.
Right.
I think
It was
right.
belt to
I think with the
all day long.
And the bad calls, I honestly think the bad calls kind of evened out.
there was only 2 or 3, and they went each way in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Early.
They
But
evened
the
out.
thing is,
Yeah,
the
and they
thing-
were early, yes.
The thing that I go back to is like that score isn't really indicative of what the game was.
No.
If you look at
The real
40-22,
score was
like
40
honestly,
to 6.
when it was 34-0, right? I was like, let's shut them out. That's what I wanted.
That's
to
what
do.
I was
wanted.
hoping
That's
for.
Right?
what
I wanted that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
want to
we
say
all
it out
wanted
loud. Yeah,
Everybody did.
because there was 2 minutes left in the
But
third
when you
quarter,
look at the
28 minutes
score
left.
and you're like, oh, the Chiefs 40-22, no, you have to watch basically
Yeah.
up until 5 minutes
They
left
had
in the
more
fourth
points at
quarter.
halftime than
Right.
they did total yards.
Yes.
Right.
Everybody who saw the game knows it was a total
And
annihilation
it was the
on
most
both sides of the
watched
ball.
Super Bowl ever, so everybody in the world saw that.
Yeah.
Those are the best
The
teams.
number one defense in the world.
Yeah.
Dominate.
I think the biggest differences with the first one, like in the back of our heads, we knew it was just not a fluke season, but it was
Well, it
like
kind of was.
lightning in a bottle type
Right.
season where it was
Foles.
just they were on a run. Like we don't know if they're going to get back. I think with this team and this core, we're like I'm expecting them. Like maybe not this year, but in years to come, I think they're going back.
What are you talking about? They're repeating.
Repeat.
They're still the best team in the
Are you?
NFL.
Yeah.
And they're the youngest
I will
team
see.
in the NFL.
Yeah, they still have the best roster.
It's insane.
It's,
I don't
it's-
even know if it's close.
You know,
In roster.
They're
In terms
still
of
the best
roster.
team in the
a
NFL.
Right.
few years ago, I was watching
They
Stanley
just
Cup
brought that
Finals,
ball in, too.
and I was thinking to
Like,
myself, the
that.
Flyers are nowhere near either one of these teams.
Neither
as far as skill
nobody
level or
is.
talent.
Nobody is. The Phillies aren't either.
Hey, no. The rest of the NFL is nowhere near the Eagles.
I don't know. I won't say that.
I don't know if they're not near, but there's still a gap.
There's a big gap. There's sunshine.
Let's
There's
see what
daylight
happens in
between
free
the
agency.
Eagles and the rest of the league.
Let's see what happens.
You got to see what happens in free agency.
Right now, I think there's a gap, but there's people in the rearview mirror.
We talked a
Don't
little
bring
bit about
in
it.
Washington in the rear view.
Yeah, we talked
They're
about
not
it a
in
little bit
the
the
rear
last
view.
show. Like, you want to say the names that always come up? Detroit.
No,
They lost both of
I-
their coordinators.
I don't think
They're
they're
going
in
to
it.
lose defensive players.
Goff has gotten figured out.
Right.
Gotten
Right.
figured out.
San Fran.
They're
They're done.
They're done.
Rams are coming up, but
They don't have the.
Yeah, but Stafford's older and they're getting rid.
They don't, I don't know if they have the firepower either on offense.
The Packers,
Like,
right? If
They
they get a
got
number
Packers,
one,
they don't
if
have
they
the-
could get a back half or somebody, they're
they get Miles Garrett.
right.
They could get
Washington,
Miles
I'm not buying that stock. I'm still not
Garrett.
buying
The Browns,
that stock.
apparently, all the rumors. Rappaport said the Browns have zero interest in trading.
You're-
yeah,
I'm
they
telling
said
you,
they said they don't want
wanted
Dude,
to.
I'm
Send
telling
them,
you,
like
it's going to happen. The same thing as Crosby. Everybody thought he was going to get traded. They're going to make Miles Garrett an offer that he can't refuse, and he's going to stay.
Yeah.
Money talks.
And you're
100%.
the franchise right now. Like,
Exactly.
you are the franchise.
Right.
They can sell them.
The only way that they're what are they number two, right? They're number two
I
pick.
mean, they need a lot.
They wouldn't
They
take
need a
Abdul
lot.
Carter. They're going to take a quarterback.
They need a lot of help.
There's some quarterbacks
They're not-
that they can
They're
grab.
not even like a wild card team. They're still in the full.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. When you look at our defense, our secondary had two rookies in it.
and
They're only going to
Pro
enter.
Bowlers,
Right.
weren't
Jalen Carter. These guys are 24, 25 years old.
they? Yeah. You're
Not
right.
even.
27 years old.
Right.
You're right.
Still got time.
It's just, it's like unfair. It's unfair.
Yeah, you look at the AFC.
Nobody in the AFC.
I mean,
Maybe
KC, they just traded away their offensive lineman, right?
Yeah, I don't get
They're
that.
going to reload
Why?
probably. They got a
Because
shit ton of money in
he's
free.
32,
Right.
He's an
So
all pro.
and they're
they're
getting
going
rid
to
of
sign
him.
that Trey
How
guy,
old is
right?
Lane Johnson?
But
Yeah, but
Lane
I
Johnson-
agree with you.
Lane
And Thune
Johnson's
has played at a
still-
high level
Lane
Yeah.
Johnson's still.
Yeah, he played at a high level this season, out of position, but
until the Super Bowl.
until he got
Yeah.
right.
Buffalo.
No.
I don't
They
trust
just-
Josh
Was
Allen.
was KC the best team in the
I
AFC
don't
this year?
know.
I think, if
Baltimore-
Cincinnati had a defense, it would have been Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
And
It
no
was-
defense.
it was the right. It was
I think-
Baltimore.
It was Baltimore.
Yeah, but
Baltimore.
we would have smoked Baltimore, yeah.
I don't think they would have smoked. I don't think they.
Yes,
I
we
think
will.
they put up more than 6
A lot of the
points on
AFC
us.
teams, I think, would have been a harder game for the Chiefs.
I kind of agree.
The
The Chiefs' offense.
Yeah, the
was
Bills would have been
terrible.
tough.
Yeah, they would have given us the hardest.
Chiefs' offense
Yeah.
was terrible. They had no answers for anything.
I'm like, this is, you know what? I think why we're all like on the high about it too. If we think about how down we were 2 years ago, this is revenge.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fact that we beat them, and say what you want, I don't care because I know you guys openly know that I hate Andy Reid. That's another reason why. Andy Reid,
I'm
revenge.
not a fan of
The
him either.
fact that Hurts, like, if you put the whole storyline together, I think that's why this is a more talked about Super
Is that a
Bowl.
good segue? Storyline?
You know what I mean? If you do you agree?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Like, how many people
They-
said after that Hurts won't get back to the Super Bowl? National people,
Yeah.
local assholes in our chat. Think about it.
Yeah.
I think after that,
Not assholes.
After that-
you know,
after
You could
the
call me
Super
this.
Bowl 2 years
Yeah,
ago,
maybe.
and the way the season went down last year, when the Eagles made the Super Bowl, they were so laser focused on winning this game that
Well, they wanted to win it for you.
I don't think any team would have stopped it because they had so much, motivation and self-redemption for themselves after the last 2 years, the way they lost the Super Bowl and then the way the season went up in flames last year. They were so focused on winning this game. Kansas City had no idea what they were coming up against in that game.
Yeah.
It's literally started with the introductions of the teams, because when the Chiefs came out, there was like polite applause, some a little bit of holler, hoot and howl. But once the Eagles fans started, all that got drowned out with boos. And then when the Eagles came out with Bradley Cooper, the way he introduced them and started the Eagles chant, there was no chance that any Chiefs fans was going to come close to doing what we just did to them 2 seconds before that. The cheering and the motivation that we gave them it was spectacular. It it was a sight to behold. The way that whole introduction went down, it was outstanding.
You can see the players' faces. Too.
Yeah.
And when the Eagles were there, it was all business.
Yep.
Chiefs players
And
were like,
You,
all
you
right,
know,
we're back. Let's do it again.
Yeah, let's wear a midnight green
I don't
suit,
know.
Mahomes, right? To
I
get
don't
your ass
know.
kicked.
I don't know if you guys saw it on TV. If they put it on TV,
What?
but they put a picture of Nick Sirianni up on the scoreboard, and he was sitting on the bench. He was Southwest Philly accent. He's sitting on the bench, just chilling. Literally, he had his arm up on the bench. His one leg was crossed over the other. He was just chilling on the bench. Andy was pacing back and forth, and I thought, wow, what a contradiction. Yeah. I thought, what a contradiction, probably from 2 years ago when it might have been the exact opposite. And Andy would have been the relaxed one, and Nick would have been, pacing back and forth.
And when you listen to it, dude, guys are on that team 2 years ago. It really did. Like, when Hurt said, like, dude, that hurt my soul. I never, like,
Oh, yeah.
totally.
I believe that. Absolutely.
Like, especially him.
Yeah.
I think that's been
Oh,
a chip
yeah.
on his
Somebody-
shoulder for 2 freaking years.
Somebody with his desire and fire for competition,
Right.
yeah, that definitely
And I think that's
That
what kind
took a
of
chunk of his
that's
soul.
why I think there was a little bit of a rift between him and Nick at first. But I think that back in the last Super Bowl, Nick, remember, like, he got pissed off because Nick was like talking shit to Mahomes or whatever they're up. I think it was like the seriousness. Like, Hurts was locked in, and I felt like Nick wasn't. I think that's where the disconnect was earlier in the year.
Yeah, sounds plausible.
Thank you.
Dom, plausible. Dom wrapped them all in.
Do you think Dom?
Big Dom
Yeah.
wrapped them all in. He's the difference.
Or was
How
Brandon
important
Graham
do
the
you think it
reason?
is?
Was that bringing everything to a head with AJ? Did that finally get everybody together?
I think that was a major, not a major factor. but a minor
Intentional
factor.
ploy?
I don't know if it was intentional.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it was intentional
I don't know.
because I don't know if BG has that in him
Yeah.
to do that. Because
I think
that's
he's just speaking from the heart and
right.
got caught up in saying
Right.
shit.
He got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
That's locker room stuff. I should've
because
left it there.
that could have
If they
have
would have lost,
had
I
the
feel
opposite
like
effect.
he's gone.
Yeah, that could have had the opposite effect. That night when he said that stuff, that could have turned the season south. That's why I don't think it was intentional. I think it was purely, like Jim said, just caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a
So-
blessing that the Kobe D went down. The defense seemed a little better.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, Trump Jr. He's going to be a star.
He ain't even
How'd
play
that
this
get
year.
worked out?
Because you were a Nick. You love him.
We all love him.
I do love him.
Who doesn't love the coach?
Is he back at the beginning of the year?
No.
What's the injury again?
Kneecap, right? Didn't he have to get his kneecap put back in place?
That's why we had to restart the ball.
So it's-
I'm surprised your comment this week. I mean, you love your sweaty. Like you
I
wanted
like
him
sweaty,
over.
man.
You wanted him over Baun.
Baun's more important.
Does anybody think they overpaid Baun?
No.
Do you think he gets more in the open market? Do you think somebody would have paid more, or do you think the Eagles were like,
What do you get?
He got
53?
he got 51, right?
yeah? Do you think they
And how
overpaid?
much guaranteed?
34 guaranteed.
34 guaranteed.
That's a lot for a
DJ, do you
linebacker.
think
that's
they
only done
overpaid
it 1
Baun?
year.
What?
Do you think they overpaid Baun?
We had replacements for all the other big three free agents. We didn't have one.
Right. And then you think the Nakobe Dean injury factored into it too, right?
And if you're not keeping Burks, then
I think they are. I think that's what they're going to do
not
Make Burks a starter.
for until Dean's back.
Did they sign? They didn't sign
No,
Burks.
but I'm
right?
saying I don't think he's going to get a ton of money. Do you? Or
Who, Burks?
Yeah.
No.
Right. And I think he comes back.
Vin Summery.
I mean, is the
A
fullback?
fullback?
I'll take back.
Put him back as linebacker?
Nah, he's a fullback now.
How about the Saquon?
Yeah, all right, let's get into it then. This is per se.
Yeah.
The season doesn't end. We're in the off season.
That's what I'm saying. This is
So we
what's so
got-
great about it, dude. We went from a Super Bowl high party for almost 3 to 4 weeks, and now we're talking free agency and the draft is coming. There's no, it's
no
all
downtime. No downtime.
24/7 birds.
So the Barkley extension, we talked about it a little bit. Was it necessary? No. Was he paid for what he did
Why
last
wasn't it
year?
necessary?
Yes. I mean, it wasn't necessary because they already had him for 2 years.
I think it sets a
Right?
good tone for the organization.
Yeah,
Future
we're-
free agents
we're
that come
rewarding
in.
you for
Right. Like,
carrying us to the
like,
Super
because
It
Bowl.
wasn't a coincidence I did it a week before free agency. I mean,
do you think it was a coincidence they did on the last day the franchise tag after the Giants franchise Barkley over and over again? That I found that a little funny,
yeah,
and it was right around the
little
time the
pettiness.
franchise tag
maybe.
had to be given 4 o'clock. And
Maybe.
remember how many times he got franchise tagged in New York? Twice, right?
Now,
Two
you
or
can only
three.
You can only do it twice.
And they got him both times.
Yeah.
Just interesting.
I'm sure
So
he
they
comes
got
into play.
The Barkley extension. They got Baun. Saying goodbye to Slay.
I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, he's cut. For right now, he's not an Eagle.
He's not coming back to this one
Dude,
after everything that's happened.
I don't know if that matters. These guys want to win. Like, I don't think CJ's going to be like, don't bring back Slay. If Slay has no market and he can come back here for $7 or $8 million, the Eagles are going to bring him back. Don't you think?
I think
they would, but I don't.
You think
they
they would
should.
even with all this drama, right?
Yeah, I think
don't
they should.
care.
If they can get him back for that, they should bring him back. Did you see that one thing? I forget where it was posted, but
Well,
they
yeah, the
listed.
numbers he had his career year.
Yeah, they listed like 7 or 8 different stats, and it was his career best in every one
Is
of them.
he a Hall of Famer now?
Slay?
Nate, is Slay close?
Close? I don't think he has the numbers.
I was just going to say, what do his numbers look like?
I
I don't think he has enough picks.
Yeah.
That's another topic for tonight. Eagles future Hall of Famers.
I got one.
Lane.
AJ.
I'd say guys that are close to him now. Like AJ's got years left.
Barr.
Is BG?
No.
No.
BG's
No.
not even close to Hall.
Eagles Hall of Fame,
Peters?
but not.
Fletcher Cox. Peters.
Yeah.
Guys that are
LaShawn.
just retiring.
Yeah.
I would say LaShawn McCoy. He's got. I think he'll get in. Number.
I don't think he's.
If you look at his numbers, and he's
I
got
don't
2
know.
rings, dude. It
Mm.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Contribute to them.
Dude, they were saying he's going to get in. If you look at his rushing numbers, they're right up there.
Is he over 10,000?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Don't you think McCoy's getting in the Hall of Fame?
No, but
I
think,
do.
Yeah. I think he's over 10. Those rings don't help him because he got him out at the end.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, and
really.
he didn't contribute to those teams
He played a little bit for KC.
in the Super.
Not in that year.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything in Tampa.
No, he didn't do anything at all.
Yeah.
I don't think ever
He
stepped up.
chased with Tampa because he signed with Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Brady, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand going with Reed and KC.
He's
That makes
22nd
sense.
all-time NFL rushers. So he's in the top. I mean, I think. It's
What does he got?
close.
Like 15,000 yards, I thought it was? Somewhere there. Does it
Shady
say?
just passed him. Or Saquon just passed him this
Saquon.
year, right? So,
Yeah.
16?
That's the one.
Why?
Rushing yards.
Saquon
That
has
was for the
16?
season, not
Yeah,
a
that
career.
was just.
Yeah, that wasn't a career.
Yeah, that was
He's got-
Hmm.
No, but didn't he have
That was the
final?
Eagles single season rushing record.
How many rushing yards?
11,102
Oh,
rushing
wow.
yards.
Yeah.
McCoy.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, that's a little
It's like
light.
And then 4,000 receiving yards. So 15,000.
That helped.
that's what I thought. I thought it was
That's
15.
That's
Yeah.
why I said 15.
How many total touchdowns?
He's got to at least have over 100 to get in.
73 rushing. 16.
Yeah, so he's right there. It's usually like 100 rushing
They were
touchdowns.
actually saying like Deshaun could get in because of his deep threat, which is crazy to me.
Deshaun's not getting in.
No, and he shouldn't be.
That's not like a thing. The best deep threat ever.
Best
Like,
returners
right.
in the league,
Right.
right? But they just started doing that.
Yeah.
Hester just got in,
Yeah.
right? So
yeah. I mean, Brian Mitchell should get in as a returner if we want to talk
Well,
about that.
he's got the career most total yards from scrimmage and return,
But he's not in.
and he's not in.
Yeah. So
does he still have it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's got over 22,000 yards.
yeah, and then it's Jerry behind him. It's so crazy.
Right.
So yeah, Lane Johnson for sure.
So you said Hall of Fame's on the team, right?
Lane Johnson.
So you say Lane,
Guys who are like retiring.
active players.
Active
or
players are Lane, BG,
Fletcher
Peters.
Cox.
Fletcher gets in.
Fletcher probably.
Lane gets in. I think when AJ's done, he'll get in.
Jake Elliott.
AJ most likely gets in.
Yeah. But that's it, though. You're talking about Hall of Famers. You're not just.
Yeah.
You can't just give out rings
Trying to
here.
think who else?
You can't just give out gold jackets.
Who else on defense?
That's it.
Nobody.
else on
I mean,
defense?
maybe. I mean,
Guys have
Because they're too
potential.
young.
if Carter
Yeah, they're too young.
continues, maybe. But that's it.
Yeah, nobody.
Well, they're too young.
They're too young.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's hard to say with all of them.
He looked like a Hall of Famer.
Mylata?
No.
He's been the top of his position for the last
I mean,
3 years.
He's a top-rated player.
Landon Dickerson.
He's got to start stacking those all pros.
Yeah, you got to start stacking the all
We got
pros and
robbed
stuff.
This year.
He did get
And
robbed.
He's got to be the top for like
My lot is
multiple
what,
years.
6 years in,
Yeah, at least he got
and
drafted.
he only got his first all pro this year.
No, he didn't even
He didn't get an All Pro.
He
He
didn't even know. So
didn't get All Pro. He didn't get Pro Bowl.
because he was the number 1 rated player.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any All Pros, and he's 6 years in already, maybe 7.
When did Kelsey get his first All
And
Pro?
he still doesn't even know how to play football.
Yeah. Exactly.
Chelsea first one probably 3 or 4 years in.
No. Dude, they
Nah,
wanted
they were ready to cut
Yeah,
him.
we were ready to
3 or 4
trade
years
him
in.
3 years in. The whole city wanted to trade him.
Nolan Smith will get in.
If Nolan Smith gets in the Hall of Fame,
He's not getting
You
in
have
that
to get
fucking
a
Hall of
tattoo.
Fame.
Oh, Hurts will get in.
Hurts won't get in either.
They already said,
A couple more Super Bowls.
yeah, we'll get in.
He'll
He's got
be,
the-
Yeah, he
he's
needs.
gonna end with the most rushing touchdowns ever by a QB.
Yeah.
that's really not a QB stat.
Well, I'm just saying.
Is that a
he's gonna
QB
end
stat? Are we rushing touch? Are you saying rushing touchdowns is a QB stat?
I mean, yeah.
Same
it's
thing as a
fun.
Well,
pass.
it
Does
counts.
it count
Doesn't
as
it?
the same amount of points?
Stop it.
Does it count as the
Stop
same?
Total
it.
touchdown.
Stop it.
Does it count as the same amount
Cam
of
Newton
points?
won an MVP because of it.
Does Cam go into the Hall of Fame?
No, but he
Does
won
Cam
an
have a
MVP.
Super Bowl?
Cam-
Lamar
Cam had a-
Jackson's won 2 MVPs
Lightning
because
year.
of running. It's a
Stop
it's a
it.
stat. It's a QB stat.
Stop it.
It's part of the
Stop
game.
it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You guys are kidding me. Killing me.
If Hurts goes to 4 Super Bowls and wins 2 to 3, he's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Gotta see how the rest of the numbers line up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the number.
Eli's got 2 wins, and it seems like he's not going to get in.
He doesn't
He'll
have
get
the
in.
numbers.
Eli's getting it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's what I'm
Hurts.
saying. Like, just getting there doesn't get you automatically.
Hurts is not gonna have the numbers.
If Eli was on
As a quarterback.
Carolina and won 2 Super Bowls, would he get in? No. Why is he going to get in? Because he plays in North Jersey or played in North Jersey.
He ain't gonna get it. He's not gonna get it.
Yeah, but if he gets in, that's why he gets in. If he played in Carolina or
Who
Jacksonville,
you talking about?
or
Eli?
some Eli.
It's because his last name's Manning too.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beat the juggernaut twice.
He
That's
beat
what
us.
gets him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at his numbers. He sucks.
Did he get the MVP those 2 times?
Super Bowl MVP?
Yes.
No.
I think the
No.
receiver got it the one game, right? It was a Tyree.
Yeah. Did he get either one of them?
He got one.
He
I
got
think
one.
one. Yeah, I think he has one. But the other one, I thought it was the receiver who got it.
I think you're right, but I just can't
I can't remember his name.
Oh, he did get
Yeah.
it both times.
Oh, they gave it to him
2
both
Super
times?
Bowl MVPs.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I thought he should have been a first ballot, to be honest with you. I was
What?
surprised. He didn't
What?
get
One of 6 players.
Eli Manning, a first ballot Hall of Famer?
it. Yeah, man, Eli's kind of
What the
clutch,
hell
bro.
is it your drink?
Diet ginger ale.
You see his interception numbers?
Huh? What's his playoff record?
He
What's his
was
rushing touchdowns?
outside of those 2.
What is his rush? Does he have 10?
I don't know.
No,
What's he got? 30
He
something
probably doesn't
thousand
even have
yards?
5.
I don't know what his numbers are.
He's got 30 something thousand yards. I don't know if he has 250 touchdowns.
How many yards do you
I got Zippo. I'm not looking for the Hall of Fame either.
No, I honestly, I thought he would because, like you said, I thought beating Tom in the biggest game twice.
That's what I thought. All his
I thought, and his last name is Manning.
His defense helped him out a lot. They shut Brady down.
What did our defense fucking do against Pat?
Yeah, but at least our offense showed up too.
But they didn't score a touchdown to what? Like, was it 30 to nothing?
But I'm saying our defense shut them down. But our offense showed up also. Eli, what did they score 20 points in either one of them?
No, that was a bullshit. It was actually a good game, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But I mean, that Eagles, like, as long as you've been alive, which is a long time,
Yeah.
have you ever seen a performance defensively like that?
In the Super Bowl?
No, in the fucking regular season. Yes, the Super Bowl.
Chicago in 85.
What about Seattle?
I guess
Denver
Seattle.
a couple years ago. They
Seattle.
were ridiculous.
Yeah, but they scored though.
Not in the Denver game. They shut them out.
It was
Who
four-
held the Rams to 3 points?
The Patriots.
Was that defense? I can't honestly. I don't remember if it was.
But wasn't that-
I think
wasn't that
I
score
think
like
the
10 to
Rams
3 though?
sucked. The Rams just
The final
stunk.
score was 10-3.
That was Goff. That was Goff, not
Yeah,
Stafford.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the 85 Bears. Is that Dick?
Probably the Steelers defense back in the 70s. One of their 4 that they won were
Just
Number one in
dominant.
like
They didn't have a forward pass back then.
They didn't have Nolan Smith either.
no, they just had Jack Ham and Jack
Yeah,
Lambert.
Nolan Smith didn't do it.
LC Greenwood and
I got a question for you. You guys think he's injury prone?
Who?
Nolan.
He got hurt twice.
We told him he was hurt
Did
his
he get
first
hurt in
year,
college, too, didn't he?
But
Well,
he was hurt in college.
and then he was hurt his first year.
Right, because of his injury in college.
He was still hurt. Right. That means
I think you're just.
that means 3 years. If we're going to college, that means 3 years in a row he was hurt.
Down his impact.
You just said he was hurt in college,
He made the whole season.
right? Did you not just say he was hurt in college?
Yeah.
And then you said he was hurt in his first year because of the college injury, right?
Mhm.
Did he not just tour his ACL? I mean, his tricep.
Yeah, he was left in the Lombardi Trophy.
That's 3 years in a row.
Do you think he got hurt in the game or did he get hurt in the break? He was pretty hammered. He was pretty low.
Yeah, he was lit up.
That's what I'm wondering too.
Them boys probably don't drink like that.
Brad Lee,
No,
right?
they don't.
Especially
Dude,
that
Nolan Smith was in the back
especially
of
that
a
beer
cop car.
that beer drinking is a little bit different than just getting some licks in. Beer drinking is a little bit
Dude,
different.
Cooper was freaking
They were
whack.
shotgunning them things. too.
Quignon was whack.
They had to save him because he was
Yeah.
probably gonna say some shit.
Oh, what? When Bradbury had it?
yeah,
Go, Eagle.
yeah, he was gonna probably say some crazy shit.
Did you see at the end of the speeches and all that the microphone was still on? Some guys came up and started saying stuff.
Mm-mm.
There's a clip somewhere. I think it might have been CJ came up and started saying stuff. They were like,
I thought CJ was going to be a little bit more like. He didn't really say much, right? Or did he not even
he
speak?
didn't even speak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
beer,
thought he was
beer
good.
drunk is different when you've been sipping them things since 8 o'clock,
I thought he was
7
good.
o'clock.
Called
Yeah,
beer
like
muscles for a
like he
reason.
said, they
Yeah,
weren't just
man,
sipping.
beer, beers.
Some of them guys were just ripping,
Yeah, beer drinking is drink different.
shotgunning them, and
Yep.
I'm just saying,
so
man.
cold.
Nolan Smith. I don't know. Still got my doubts here.
That's good.
Still got
You
my.
had your doubts
So,
about Hurts.
I have my
too,
doubts
so.
the whole time. We're not switching subjects. We're still talking about Nolan. Okay.
I mean, Nolan, I think, proved his worth.
Did you
in
see
the
that Brandon
playoffs.
Graham tore his tricep
They
again?
both
They
did.
both
That's
did.
so crazy, bro.
Lifted a
And he was
Lombardi.
only out there for what, 13 snaps or something like that?
That's so
Yeah, he's
crazy.
not coming
I
back,
wonder if it
right?
just wasn't.
He wasn't ready.
When's he gonna?
Yeah.
When's he gonna retire?
He's gonna retire.
Somebody said he might come back.
He's gonna retire.
He should.
You just tore your tricep twice.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I'm going. I'm still here. Doing podcasts.
What you doing? How'd you do it? What were you doing?
Lifting.
Yeah,
Books and
sure.
school.
Yeah. Not a continuous motion for him. You're saying,
Oh, God.
Yo,
all right, priorities now, right?
I mean, Baun's done.
Baun's
But
done.
I still think they're gonna get one
Yeah,
of
the
Miller's.
the other three. The other three.
One of them they're
Becton,
gonna get.
Milt, and Sweat. Who are you putting first? Who do you want most?
Becton.
Becton.
I want Becton, but I think Miller's Sweat. I think they're just gonna bring.
Who do I want most?
I think it's
Yeah.
important to keep that offensive line
Sweat.
together.
Yeah, but you can't pay
Just
all
throw it
these
to
offensive
me.
No, I'm dead ass.
If Becton's willing to take a bit of
Sweat.
a discount,
It's still
Thank
not gonna be enough.
Graham's gone, right? Say Graham's retired. I think Nolan should be good, but you don't know,
Nolan's washed.
right?
Yeah,
Nolan is washed already.
He's
You got Milton Williams gone,
He's a bust. No.
and if you let Sweat walk, I mean that's a lot.
Sweat, I read today, gonna get 3 years, $60 million.
He probably will
So you
because
know,
who just got paid?
You just trade
The dude from Raiders. Who
what
got
about
paid?
the-
Max.
I said that
Yeah.
they should bring in Khalil Mack, and they all got. I was like, dude, I'll take him.
Like 40.
No, he's not, and he just had 17 sacks. Who's the one in the chat that said he didn't do anything when he was with the Chargers? He had 17 sacks
Yeah.
2 years ago.
You know what's interesting? They changed the mode on how to build a defensive line.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
You're telling me as a rotational, you wouldn't want Khalil Mack?
but both years
Come on.
Both years that they won the Super Bowl, they didn't have a dominant pass rusher.
Right.
I mean, so you don't need one to win.
Who's that?
Oh,
Yeah, and what did he have the year
Dominant
before?
pass rusher or dominant pass rusher?
Why you said he
Pass
didn't do
rusher,
anything
like
since he was
single.
with the Chargers.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You got hurt.
In the chat, you did. One of you did.
You need a
Yeah,
pass
it
rusher.
Doesn't matter.
For sure.
2 years ago.
For sure.
Doesn't matter.
That's how they won.
Sweat-
That's how they
I
won the
got
Super
news
Bowl.
for you,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Sweat didn't do anything really till the Super Bowl either. He
Yeah,
fell
yeah, no,
apart.
And he did it in the Super Bowl.
No, right.
Should have been MVP.
That's all that matters.
Sure.
2 sacks.
2.5.
2.5.
Should have been 3.
That's good, dude. Capture the flag. We're
I
getting.
just bought tickets for Daniel Tosh. So.
Did you? He's good.
You
Oh.
see,
You might see you to join the show.
dude, you would hate Daniel Tosh.
I like it.
Anyway, did you see he
2.0.
actually
I
had the
know.
show?
You used to watch.
He wasn't going to be here, and then they won the Super Bowl, and he's like, all right, I'll add a show for Philly.
No,
I
didn't
swear to
see
God,
that.
he had a podcast,
Oh,
and
what's
they
his-
were trying to get him to add shows, and the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and he's like, all right, Philly's on. I'm like, so we're all add Philly, so yeah, that's cool.
It's all 60 years.
That's a good story. All right, back to our podcast.
Yeah, back to
Yeah, good
business
story.
again.
Good story. Too.
Yeah. So
Welcome to the
sounds
show.
like three of us say Becton. Nate's on Sweat.
I'll say Josh.
You want Milton? That's
I
your
mean, I
priority.
want Becton, but I don't think you can. Here's my rationale, Becton.
B-man.
You can't have and be able to keep this momentum. You can't have all these guys getting top money on the offensive line. Elon is already getting it. Dickerson's getting it. Jordan's going to get it with an extension, and Lane has it.
I
Becton's
just
gonna,
said Becton might be willing to
yeah,
take
but
a
10 million isn't
discount.
even deep. You're like you can plug in Steam for what, and you'll probably be fine.
What did he make last year? This past year?
Becton, 7.5, right?
Becton?
He's
I thought it was
Becton-
less.
Becton's going to get paid. You agree?
I
ain't
rather
getting them
give
cheap.
10 million to Becton.
He
than
came in
30
on his
million
own
to Sweat.
contract, right?
No, I want.
It was a 1 year deal.
It wasn't the Jets contract.
Mm-mm.
It was a
1 year,
contract.
5 or 6.
It was like less. It was like
He's gonna get 10 to 11, easy, double digits. You agree? Becton's get 10 to 15.
He's a top guard in the
Right.
agency. So
Right.
he's gonna get the highest.
he's a top guard in our offense.
Yeah, he's top guard for what we did.
Exactly.
I think he's gonna
He
get-
may go somewhere and be like he was with the Jets.
And not even that, they might kick him out the tackle. They
Yeah, I
might
was
not,
gonna say he's
Yeah,
technically
and that's
not
the
even
other
a guard.
thing.
He's
That's
the
learned
other
that position this
I
year.
think
I was reading that today. He might
obviously
kick him out.
Eagles have a little bit more leverage with that, though. They can say like, "Look, you failed with the Jets, and we turned you into a Pro Bowl."
well, he wants to stay. I think
He wants to
stay.
stay,
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
but if
absolutely
somebody
wants
like
to
the
stay.
Texans gives you 18 or 19 million a year, you're leaving. He's not gonna go to a shit team.
He was a number 2 pick. He's already been paid.
Dude,
Was he really
if
the
he
number
can
2
get
pick?
paid again,
I think he was number 2.
Oh.
It's not number. He was high.
He was high.
He was top
Okay,
5. I
okay,
think he was
but
2.
but
That's crazy.
Here's the thing: are you going to take $8 million or 19 million? Let's just say hypothetical.
What's the difference?
And
I got
it's a
young kids. I
playoff
moved
team.
my family here. I've been on the East Coast for how long now?
Jim,
I got a championship.
he ain't taking $11 million less per year.
How much is? What did he do with this big ass signing bonus in his first
Nate,
contract?
is he taking $11 million less to stay in Philadelphia a year? Come on.
What if he comes to you and says, "Look, I'm settled here.
Listen,
That 11 million makes no difference
if
to
he
us."
wants to make a
Our
deal,
kids are
You want
great
another
kids.
ring?
Wait for Becton.
yeah, I don't.
You're giving him 9. I would give him 9.
No, I'm
You
saying
giving
if
him another
somebody else
ring?
pays him 19 million, you think he's going to say, "Oh, I'll stay with the Eagles for 8"?
And you know what? If I'm Howie, I show up with my 2 rings. And I
Dude,
say,
you shouldn't even have your microphone. Hey, hold on. His microphone should be muted on the conversation because as soon as they sign Saquon, who's the only one that cried? You're not going to be able to sign him. Next day, Zach Baun gets signed.
That's true.
And the other thing is they signed Barkley and actually got more money on the cap, and you're still crying in that chat. Right or wrong? Own it. Own it. No,
Whatever.
own it.
Crying like a little
This
bitch.
is what this is what he said. Oh, Mark, why did they do this for
That's
Barkley?
right.
Why did they do this for Barkley now? We're not going to be able to bring our big 4 back. Right or wrong? Is that what you said?
Sure.
You know what you said.
It's not so many words.
He lowered the cap. They lowered the cap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
They know what they're doing. Trust Rabbi
Okay.
Roseman.
That's what I'm saying. Howie should walk in with both rings, 1 on each.
They got to load up for
His
Carter.
microphone
Just
should be
do this
muted
in
too
front of
about
him.
Hal because he wanted
You
him
can
gone
mute
too.
these. Howie hasn't been good until 4 years ago.
Get the, oh my God. Yeah, Nate.
Go back to his drafts.
They got to load up.
Yo,
They got to load up for
signed
Carter.
the first roster to win the Super Bowl.
Chip Kelly.
No.
Oh my. Yo, look at this team and point out all the starters that were brought in by him.
What did I say? 4 years ago. Once he said, "You know what? Maybe I should stop drafting
The first Super
firemen
Bowl was 8
from
years ago.
D3."
That wasn't even him. That was your boy Andy Reid.
The first
He was
Super
there.
Bowl was 8 years ago,
You know
not
what I said
4.
that was Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly.
Dude, just admit you were wrong about Roseman. Everybody makes
I was
you
right
wrong.
about. There was a reason he was banished to the basement.
Yeah,
He
that was
figured it
Chip
out.
Kelly.
He figured it out. He started drafting from championship teams, SEC teams.
You
Stop
still don't
going
think you
for-
still don't think it was intentional he drafted Hurts, and it was. They
was-
knew there was
that-
a problem
that was
with Wentz.
intentional.
Nate,
I
do you
don't
agree?
know.
They knew there was a problem with Wentz. That's why they went and got a quarterback that high after they just paid Wentz. That was not insurance on Hurts.
I didn't say it wasn't intentional. I think
They knew that they didn't want to screw up because remember Russell Wilson? They lost. They knew that this was the Hurts was going to be the guy. That's why I've been telling you this from day one.
I don't know about that.
Yes, that concussion against Seattle, they knew Wentz wasn't going to be the same.
That's what he
Plus,
doesn't
they didn't
say
like
Wentz
all.
hurts.
They didn't like all his Bible stuff.
But he doesn't say Wentz hurts.
Love Wentz.
Or Wentz, yeah.
Yeah. They knew they didn't like the Bible thumping. He wasn't a leader, dude. They knew there was a problem with that.
My
locker
dad says
room.
Beckham was the 11th pick. No, that's not. Details don't matter. He was the second.
Yeah, but your dad's gonna agree. You can't make everybody on the offensive line top money. Just not.
You win at the line.
You do, but you can't. Dude, name a line that's got the top. In Becton's sides here, he's gonna be top 5 guard money. It's not taking that much less. I do.
I think
Tyler Skeen's fine.
I think back there. I think Smitty's right.
Just came through. Schefter.
Yeah, okay. I know you're lying.
Dude, you guys be looking 2
Yeah,
years, 27
scumbag. Yeah, right. I know. Listen, I hope he comes back. But if you had a choice between Becton or Milton Williams, you want Becton? I don't know, dude.
Yes.
What are you saying, Beck?
No, I want him, but I think Milton, if I could get one, I think it's defense.
But you don't.
I think you're okay with Tyler Skeen. I think Skeen's fine. And I think
See, I would rather take the chance on the rotational defensive line guys that you can find people.
But Milt Williams
Because
has
you
gotten
want
better.
You want a consistent, solid line on the offense.
Would you rather have
What are we doing?
Milt Williams?
Getting big.
I'd rather have the consistent offensive line.
So crazy.
That's crucial.
Like Jomo showed up, Booker showed up. Like
Milton
There's
Williams
like 5
I
months.
hear you. I love.
every year.
6 months,
I-
7 months. So he can sit up.
That
If I can have them all, I
like
like them all.
TJ said, Becton had
You
more
put
for
him on
you.
a blanket and
He might get the
move out
money and
the
fucking
4x4
start
goes.
overeating.
He might.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how like
We
big
might
he's
get
getting.
Apollo
He's getting
pizza.
big
Shout
fast.
out to
Is he
that.
sleeping through the night yet?
Apollo 13.
But we don't go to bed.
Miles Garrett.
Tom Hanks.
Are we all giving up on Miles
We don't go to
Garrett?
bed.
I told you guys before.
We don't go to bed until
you
like
guys were in bed.
11:30 is.
Wasn't happening.
So for us, he really only gets it once
Now it's gonna happen.
at the night. You know what I mean?
He
He gets up around like 4 in the morning.
Are we doing AI
Yeah,
versus?
and then he goes back down.
I think that's it for the
Um,
off-season moves. For
He
now.
goes back down
For now.
typically
There's a
afterwards
couple-
and doesn't.
All right,
get
talk
it.
about
other free agents.
Does anybody want to make a
7
prediction
Okay, that's not
Yeah,
terrible.
that's not bad.
of the big three? Who's staying?
So, I heard there's some like blanket thing that like
I don't think Becton's gonna
you can
sign
put him
for
in
that
that
hard.
helps him supposed to sleep through the night.
So,
I haven't
The
bought
longer
it.
Becton stays on free,
Something like that. It's like some kind of like star.
You think
thing. I
Milton
don't know.
Sweater signing right
People
away?
swear.
I
So
think
new
Milton's
stuff out.
like
Yeah,
day
people
one
swear
is
by
free
it.
agents.
It's crazy.
New England
Sign.
Patriots, 100 million.
But yeah, no, we don't. I mean, he's doing good. Like I said, he's getting big.
You got a
It's
good
different.
question for him?
I don't think
We want
I
him to
like
lose.
my babies as much as I like
I
his
don't
babies.
have sports.
You like this day
The
sports.
other
man.
two,
Short and
you know what I
sweet.
mean? It's kind of weird.
March.
Other ones I was kind of like just
Yeah.
gradually,
Kind of like the
There.
last time we
but
picked
him was like it was right away. And I think it's just because he's a baby.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
This day
so much
sports.
mature than I was when I had my first
1975.
kids.
Only going back
So,
to 19 in
Um,
my lifetime.
but no, it was no. I mean, it's
Uh,
going. She
Yankees pitchers
started
started
working
first
this week.
names here. Peterson and
So-
Kekich announced
Yeah,
their
so-
Work
swap
from home?
yeah.
lines.
Oh, that's what it is.
So we're trying to
What?
figure out how
Yes.
It's like
Well,
permanently.
navigate it.
I-
So the
I don't
first
know.
day,
Or just
he took a beautiful 3-hour nap.
I don't know.
So we got to work.
And I would love to
The
know what
last 2
George
days,
Steinbrenner had to
nothing
say
but half
about
an hour.
that.
Dude, that's it. Sound ready.
So,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
love it. No,
trying to
bring back
balance
sound ready.
The
Talk about a loser.
holding him in
the
one
Did you hear
hand.
this?
second,
Trying
no,
to
he
do some
didn't.
work.
He
Switch
didn't.
wives.
And then
It happens all the
like,
time.
The
I don't know. We need like a
Second-
nanny, I think.
wife swap.
notable thing that I
Something like
thought for
4 or
today
5 hours.
happened in 1985.
Like
The NHL New York Islanders
12,
Mike
1,
Bossy
2,
was the
3.
is the
Yeah, like
first
10-3
to score
10-4,
50 goals in
just to help us
8
during the middle of the
straight
day.
seasons.
Yeah.
So it'd be great.
That's
So-
impressive.
Both work from
As
home.
much as I hated the Islanders back
Now
then,
all you got is
that's
more.
impressive.
Is that it?
That's it.
Yo!
I told you you're going to like it.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a hockey segment.
but the
Dude,
problem
that
is
was
that
Obi going to be taking over the
we're
great
on a
ones.
lot of
Dude, that was
calls.
great.
Yeah, so like you can
I told you that. Were you not paying attention?
you work full time,
What's that?
then you get full time parent.
Yeah, like you need at least a good 2 to 3 hour stretch of work so you can
I'm never prepared.
stay
That's
ahead.
fine. We'll go on to the
You can
franchise.
look
And
one
then
up.
if you have
Franchise
calls
sign
or something, you
code.
can kind of push some things back. But
Wait,
like I'm doing like $1 million projects right now. And,
These are always good.
like there's gonna be stretches where I'm just like I can't.
Yes, it was
Sorry.
definitely 60. I'm going to go with
All right,
68,000.
We're trying to figure it out.
all right.
Um,
Let's go. Franchise
well,
side cuts.
She tried to get an extension, but I think she did it too.
Ah.
So he lost.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, but he lost.
The extension,
Franchise
Talk
side.
about this now.
if she,
Franchise
because she didn't
side
have
cuts.
suicidal
Here we go.
thoughts, they won't approve her extension.
Round one.
Are we doing actual
So
We're gonna-
insane. And then
Oh,
they gave her
I
a
thought
therapist to
that was
go to for postpartum
No.
depression.
You
And
can
then
throw something
they
at the end
gave
of
her,
that.
All right. Let's say
Franchise
They gave
tag,
her,
right?
antidepressant.
Well,
franchise.
they gave you a
The
franchise tag.
doctor told her,
You're getting them
she
for 1
said,
year. Sign them means
if you hear voices in your head, don't worry, they're not yours.
Mary Kill franchise sign.
Because the antidepressants
We've done this
actually
We've done this many
I
times.
knew the
Exactly.
rules. I'm just
Suicide
saying.
Round one.
Options all off.
Cooper to G
I have to ask what it is.
or CJ.
Because I know
Oh,
like, when you
cut
just go to certain
CJ.
Cut CJ. I'm actually gonna sign
Suicide.
Cooper long term.
I'm signing Quignon franchising.
and the
I'm signing Cooper. Yeah.
grandma.
Really?
Damn, that was easy.
Cooper's the
CJ
to
Frank-
CJ was such a
Yeah, it was a quick, like everybody knows him.
Yeah, like that was like. I mean, I like CJ, but these two are young.
Too late now. It's in the air.
No, I'm in with that. I'm down.
When it's starting to work,
All right, all right. That was a weak one, Jim. Too bad. Franchise.
This one,
Franchise cut.
This one based on recent news. Jalen, Baun, Slay.
That's even
Now we
easier.
know we did this.
I'm franchising Baun, and I'm signing Jalen, and I'm cutting Slay.
Wait, Jalen who?
Oh,
I thought
Still signing.
It's a defensive.
It's still not even.
Still signing him.
Yeah.
All right, that was weak.
I would franchise.
Jesus, Jim, is that all you got?
Saying take one of my bills.
He would sign
And
Why don't we do
Jalen.
this one now? This one might be easier too.
Yeah, it was kind of just weird. It was just crazy. I
Harper
just never heard that.
MB.
Cut MB.
Cut Embiid. I'm franchising Harper and I'm signing her.
Yeah.
I can find out. Let me see.
Damn,
how fast.
I was gonna say, what
I don't
would
remember
we be upset last year?
We can't rely on
I would have still signed Hurts long
What would
term.
we have said MB?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I was just like, really?
I'd probably sign him, but I'm not free. I mean, I'm not. I'm
I think I would
franchising.
franchise MB.
And then I might
I
cut
would say-
Harper. But then Harper would have
Harper's
been.
probably getting signed.
Sign cut hurts. Yeah.
You guys might
Yes.
cut Hurts. Me,
Yes.
I ain't cut
Yes.
Hurts. So you cut
Parents
Hurts?
can get like
Oh,
6
2 years ago, we're talking.
No. Super Bowl
See,
year?
She kept saying that, and I'm just like,
See, that would be the hardest Super Bowl
wait,
year.
we're in
and
the
World
U.S.
Series year. You're
So
still
I
cutting
don't.
it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
it's,
We went to.
You know what my
Come on, that's why you bring me
Holy
the shit.
crap.
Yeah.
At that time, they didn't give any paternity leave to gyms,
Seriously.
whatever.
You guys don't
And
figure
I
stuff
could
out.
only take
Here's my acknowledgement.
paid the time.
Hurts?
I could
That's something
allowed
you
to
wanna bleep
accumulate up to
Oh,
30
yeah.
sick days
All right.
Dawkins.
max. So out of
Easy.
6 weeks.
Kelsey.
And like
Easy,
super
Kelsey.
months.
Hurts. Dolphins.
And
Kelsey.
it took
I'm
me
cutting
3
Dawkins.
years to convince. So you get 10
Oh,
sick days.
man.
I'm
You
signing
get
Hurts.
Kelsey and Dolphins.
And I'm
are all
franchising
I
Kelsey.
could take a certain amount.
I'm still
Hurts,
signing
unpaid.
Hurts, dude. He's a quarterback.
So I did extend it.
I can get by. You know what?
He's got a point.
I got lucky
Hurts
that I
was
had
Super
them
Bowl,
in a
Kelsey
little bit
was Super
early in August. But not
Dawkins is
August,
out.
August.
That's right.
My school started.
Why?
I'm cutting.
Go out and get your. Yo, go get your.
You two Fredo?
Yeah, you're two bad bastards.
I'm franchising Kelsey.
Dude,
and
tell
Hurts.
go run out in your closet and get your orange creamsicle Broncos jersey.
I mean,
It wasn't the creamsicle. I wish it was. It'd be
Kelsey,
Yeah.
Kelsey and Hurts won.
So it
Super
goes
Bowl.
like
The creamsicle were the old Tampa Bay jerseys. Denver's not.
Orange Crush. It wasn't the Orange
She's not
Crush.
there.
Orange
She's not
Crush.
there.
The Orange
Oh, shall I take
I wish it
it?
was
Now I don't know if it's but my
She's become like she's one of those like
You're cutting your center
she's like kind of
with how Hurts.
conspiracy theorist. She's one of those like anti-vaxxers.
I
This
mean,
one,
you guys are
Um,
I
basically
was
like
with
Kelsey.
Pro for about.
Sons.
All right, here it
And you're getting rid of them.
Dude, here's
Gotta
one.
sign them.
What would you do here if you had
But as soon
Hurts?
as I quit
Well,
the
two. I'm
job,
gonna give you two
I was
versions
like,
of
I don't
Hurts and
think I
Barkley.
need these. Like,
Hurts,
I-
Barkley,
That's what was
Lane
causing it.
Johnson,
But my pharmacology
Hurts,
teacher,
Barkley,
like, part of his attention when I was
AJ
in,
Brown,
nursing school.
Yeah,
she
you said
said-
Zola.
I think you gotta cut
AJ. It's Zola.
and AJ no. Lane, dude, the record with Lane.
My- Now I don't
But you
know
can't
how
cut
it-
Barkley.
but she was nursing and,
And you're not cutting Hurts.
They're
They're like impossible.
having postpartum depression, and she
How about Devontae?
was drinking a tea with St. John's wort. Now
It's
St.
gonna be
John's
like
wort
both
is a
sides of the
natural
ball.
like
Hey,
supplement, but it's
you can do
supposed to
whatever you
help
want.
with depression.
You just
Your
did it
word.
twice.
Your word.
Our doctor monitored her
Devontae-
for this, make sure
Devontae
she didn't get
AJ
suicidal
too.
thoughts, but used that to kind of try to help her
Liz?
come out of the depression a little bit.
That's tough.
I know he does.
Where's Watkins at now?
So
I think he broke into Wawa.
She works at UK. He's a park one. Brody has a jersey.
so she was like she tried it with my first son. And I was-
Being told to check our sound. Some were hard to hear.
some of us don't.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, we don't hear. We don't lean into the mics.
Did you hear that? Ask the viewers if they heard that. Squeakers.
This is a loyal listener for deep in the heart of Texas, behind enemy lines. Don't be messy.
Is he Texas? He's a cowboy.
She.
I think I have.
You shouldn't be talking to
She's
women.
from
You're
Delco.
married.
She's from Delco.
I'm telling Mayor.
Dude,
Talking to
I-
women that are
I
married.
knew this woman before
Oh,
I was in double digits.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
he's talking to a woman in Texas.
So,
That's
what
not
was
being
I
very
gonna say?
faithful.
She's her parents and my
Yeah,
parents.
so
were
she's
real
like
good
kind of
friends.
conspiracy.
Is she
theorist.
married?
Yes.
She's kind of
I think he's
anti-vaxxer.
got
Acres.
But my thing is this:
That's easy.
Jake Elliott.
That's
you
easy.
can Google everything you want.
Sean Lee.
Right.
Antonio. And who
But-
was the 1980 kicker?
Between me
Tony
and you,
Franklin.
you don't know not one
Tony
person.
Franklin,
who
Jake
gives
Cuts.
Not one.
Tony Franklin was a good
I mean,
kicker.
I actually
Super Bowl?
the
He was the
midwife-
barefoot kicker.
Yeah, right.
He was
exactly.
the first
Jake
Her
Elliott
midwife was
signed
actually the first person I
franchise
ever
David.
met who had that. She said she didn't have vaccines. She was Muslim. I was like, well, it's because you're religious.
How about
Right.
Reg?
She said, no.
Reggie,
I only
Jerome,
got vaccines
and
now
Eric.
because she was a
Ooh.
midwife and she had to work from home. She had
Signing Reggie, cutting
Um,
Jerome.
gets
and her
cut.
take on it was
Oh, that's messed
because I just
up.
wanted her to hear it from somebody that
Oh my God.
Dude.
was that if you live in the
You're
city
not
or you're
awesome.
around people, you should have vaccines. But if you're in the country around nobody, then you don't really need them.
I love
Um,
playing this game with Cavara with this.
Yeah.
Call it
but
Mary killed like that. We can't do it.
I was just like,
I appreciate if you didn't call it that.
I just said like,
Speaking of
It's
this, you know that guy?
unfair.
No, she says I bleed green.
We should have.
To-
How about this?
to not do for
Harold
one, to
Carmichael,
do for one and not do for the other.
Terrell Owens,
You can't do that,
AJ Brown.
and you can't roll the dice like that. You know what I'm saying?
Just
So
so-
whatever he got, whatever
He
my
signed
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl
now.
Terrell Owens.
this one gets.
And franchising
You know what I mean, my
they're
first
all
son,
the
there
favorites.
was some things I didn't even know.
That was
First son didn't get the
franchising
polio
team.
vaccine.
Dude, Terrell
He didn't
was
get
All right,
that.
T.O. Mike
RSVP,
T.O. Mike Quick.
whatever that new one is.
This is so easy,
Is
dude.
it Mike Quick
I
on?
forget
Mike
the
Quick
easy
is
and
the
cut.
guy.
Carmichael's getting franchised and T.O.'s getting signed.
I only say franchise deal because he wasn't here.
3 days
I agree. Top
They
three.
would've
I agree. I agree.
It's 1,500 a shot. And
What would you do if Donnie and Foles hurt?
like during the year.
So easy.
And I'm not in the hospital, but they were really sick. They
Franchising
ended up
Foles and
being
signing
on
Hurts.
meds. And
Mhm.
ever since
I
that,
got one.
like
I got one.
they basically every time
Rick,
they would
Rick
get sick,
Lovato,
any
Flair,
kind of
John
respiratory
Dornbos,
thing,
Hulk Hogan.
they were like
And,
nebulizers, like they just
another,
sound
like,
horrible. I
Mark
swear
Simino.
they needed that vaccine.
Semino gets cut.
Yeah.
Insurance won't cover
And you're
it.
keeping
Yeah, so I
Yup.
like, like I
Yeah.
said,
Magic.
Yup.
I'm okay with not some of the
You know
new
why?
stuff that's out.
Because they
Yeah.
contributed
Semino
to
For
didn't
like
do what
the
he did.
typical
Semino
stuff
didn't
He
that
gets that
all
extra
kids get.
point.
If you would have
Right.
gave me Mark Thomason,
The T-Tab,
Yeah,
yeah. People are like acting stupid. Like they're like, well, the measles came back because motherfuckers stopped getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
Like,
Sam
what do you?
Bradford and Ron
When I was there, so I had Johnson Public Health. My
keep signing Ron.
teacher was right. She's like, things that have been around here.
Tagging.
You're gonna start to see them again because
tagging.
people think now
Wentz.
because they don't know someone that had
Yeah.
polio or that got
Oh,
like
here's
measles
one.
How about
or
bands?
whooping cough.
Leonard Weaver, John Ritchie.
And I'm thinking, I
Oh, for
think on
Kevin
that
Turner.
part because I'm
I'll
like,
smash this bottle. That's
just
great.
herd immunity, like you need to
Kevin Turner.
get vaccines. Kids with
Jim, what are your what are
I love the fullback.
What
See
is-
some Martin. See some Martin in there.
What are your favorite bands,
I
Jim?
know.
What are your favorite bands?
No, I need dangerous. This is
Wow.
I only remember Leonard Weaver. I don't really remember John Ritchie.
I think.
John
I think they're
Richie
going
was
to
on the
cut.
Super Bowl.
I think they're going to cut Richie because he
Yeah.
had injuries and it wasn't on the field enough.
He wasn't here that
My
long.
voice is really
I would sign Kevin Turner.
Wow.
Franchise.
Leonard Weaver?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love
Weaver
Leonard
was
Weaver.
good.
Cool.
I love
He was
him.
good.
Yeah,
He could be a running
was
back,
good.
too. He was like a hybrid fullback.
And Turner sacrificed his body every week.
Turner was the predecessor.
But he would see the perfect aesthetic for a fullback is like the elbow, back elbow. pad.
No, the white, the full pad up the arm.
No, you gotta have the black elbows. Those are like the perfect.
All right, what's your band when you want?
What are your favorite
He's
bands?
fixing it now.
I got Pearl
Nate,
Jam.
Nate,
Pearl
Nate.
Jam.
I got it.
Pearl Jam. Phil,
No, no, no.
you gotta
Your
get-
phone.
Which are
No. They heard
And
Jim's
which are-
wife. I heard it.
Beastie Boys.
Your mics were picking up our conversation.
Ah,
Wait,
Yeah.
so like, who's your?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
your- I know like you love
Rock,
Pearl
Cena,
Jam.
Stone Cold.
I know you love Pearl Jam and Foo, and then
we're trying to think Metallica.
Biscuit.
Rock band.
Would you cut Pearl Jam?
I do. They're rock.
Would you franchise?
But if I gotta go to those three,
You're not cutting Pearl Jam, are you?
I gotta go on for him.
Overrated. What are the
You
three
don't even
bands?
listen to music.
It's
Right?
his top 3 favorite bands.
Foos, Pearl Jam.
How about Wilt, LeBron, Jordan?
I have a go on for him.
Cut LeBron.
Yeah.
Franchise Jordan. Sign Will.
That's insane.
It's easy.
It's so stupid. Yeah.
It's easy.
That's why
peasy.
nobody values your basketball team.
That's why you don't know what you're talking about.
It's all right.
Deep nose ball.
Wow.
What?
It's because you can't understand him, right? He only says the
Wow,
vowels.
Jim, you're never going to a concert.
He only
No.
says A-E-I-O-U in his songs.
grew up with Beasties. Beasties didn't sign.
long
Long
term.
term, they only made one album.
What?
That was
good.
What?
No.
What was it?
License.
No! Get out of
What
here!
are you talking about? What other
Don't
album?
get him fired up.
Give me the Beasties.
I only know
Catalog.
one good album.
Paul's Boutique, License Still, or Ill Communication, I mean.
Come on. And then Sabotage and Intergalactic.
Youth is misled.
I actually saw them for the License to Earth tour.
That's one band I really
That was crazy,
Well, now
crazy.
they're,
Yeah, now I can't. All right, we got any more of these, or are we moving on to the
yeah,
next
I got
topic? You got one more.
The Stones, Led Zeppelin, and Van Halen.
I'm signing the Stones.
That's easy.
Yeah, you got to sign the Stones.
Yeah, I'm
And
cutting Van
I
Halen.
would cut Van Halen.
Yeah,
Franchise.
you would cut Van Halen?
I think that's easy.
I agree. I don't think Van Halen's that
For me, it's not an easy cut.
All right, franchise.
That's crazy.
Politics.
No.
Franchise.
Drake?
Trump,
Kendrick,
Biden, Obama.
Wait, what's yours? Drake?
Drake? Kendrick?
You don't even know
All
it.
right, I'm trying to
Lil
think.
Wayne.
I'm
Lil
trying to-
Wayne do it.
Oh, Weezy. Yeah, Weezy gets signed.
Jay-Z.
I like Weezy.
Drake gets cut. Drake is.
Sign
I like
Obama.
Drake.
Drake's got more slaps
I
than
didn't
the
like.
Beatles.
I didn't like Drake before.
He's got more hits than the Beatles.
Who?
Drake.
Nobody will answer
Forget
my
it.
He
politics.
does. No, he does.
Sign Obama.
He's got the most Billboard top 100.
Biden gets cut.
You're tagging
What'd
him.
you say?
He wants to tag Biden.
What are your three?
Did he kill Biden this year?
Yes, that's right. Yes, you had him on your Deadpool.
I'll give him 3 more months, so that's
Dude, National Sons Day, you know how hard it took me when Heather put that post up about you saying that you were going to cut him, like, and your son was what for a Super Bowl?
So we
Wait, you put a post up?
Yeah, for National Sons Day.
He's
How,
not on
how
Facebook.
beautiful you are.
Beautiful.
Then he
You are loved.
Yeah, I put it. I
Yeah,
didn't
you're
write
still
it on
eligible
there.
to keep
No,
the
I
family
know, I
name
said
going
they
there,
were-
Rosie? You still eligible to keep the family name going?
No, now it's
No. Are you still holding? No, you still holding the number one spot in your class? Like, are you running away with it? I think you're running away with it,
no pressure.
dude. I literally think you're gonna win from start of freshman year to the end of
That
the
means you
year.
gotta give a speech.
Dude, you're gonna run the
Right?
table. No, you're gonna run the table. You're gonna start one and end one. I'm calling it right now.
You gotta give a shout out to Sandy first.
I gotta capture the flag. I'm a tank roast here. I gotta do it in honor of the Sixers.
He's ready.
That's your money.
He's
Capture.
locking in.
I'll be moved. I'll be moved somewhere quick.
That's your money.
Judge.
Washington.
Catholically champs.
Oh, Washington.
Oh my god.
You can't. Don't go. Don't
If
say
he goes homeschooled, all
Skip-
of those be on FanDuel.
Skip Washington. Say you're gonna shrink the Lincoln.
Who? You and Mocha?
Yeah.
Homeschool?
FanDuel.
Do we care about the Sixers?
No.
No.
Prettiest
All right, on to the next topic.
Why?
The cheesesteak milkshake.
Yes.
Did you guys see that?
No, what is that?
Horrible.
Heard about
The
this.
picture, there it is, right there. Perfect.
That's
Pretty good.
disgusting.
Why would Villanova was playing? I think it was Maryland.
Oh, I thought you meant the Phillies are bringing.
I thought
No,
that was
no,
a
no,
training
no.
thing.
It's a spring training. It is, but it's baseball.
That's disgusting.
Nova, they,
That is
they,
disgusting.
they- it's
Throw up.
cheesesteak
It's gotta
milk.
smell terrible.
And it's
It's
milk. The steak that was in that is even shit steak. It looked like worse than
I
steak.
got to know what the thinking was behind that.
Yeah, who's the
It's an
person that
abomination.
created that?
That's so
Abomination.
gross. You think they put onions in it?
I don't know.
Oh, dude.
There was cheese whiz and a roll,
How much you have to
and
get
they
paid?
blended it,
How,
and then they threw it on top.
How much you have to get paid to drink this? Like half of that.
I would try it.
Ew, dude, I
I
wouldn't even
would try it,
that.
but I'm not using my own money to buy it.
Dude, that's milk, cheese,
It's nasty.
steak.
You're nasty.
That's just going to
Ugh.
curdle your stomach to no end.
Probably like a clogged artery.
Yeah, that's
Colon is more
nasty.
like-
No, actually, it probably comes right out the
Ew,
Nice
dude,
and
that's-
slick.
I gotta know if anybody listening has one.
And the cheese
We need to know review.
At the Nova
We
game.
need
Yeah,
to
See,
know.
'cause that's what those Nova guys do.
And how
They think
long
they're
will
from
it
Philly.
last?
They think they're a Philly school, so they're like, we'll make a cheesesteak and put it in a milkshake. Stupid.
Oh, yeah, that was disgusting.
All right. Final topic.
Do we even talk about the
Kevin Petula is
Another
the
time.
offensive coordinator.
We are the Italian mob.
We're going 4-13 next year.
He was pretty much involved in everything.
Friends of ours.
Brian Johnson.
They are friends of
Yeah,
ours.
friends of ours.
All right, final topic. In honor of the John Cena heel turn. Guy's been a baby face his whole career. How 20-something years? More than that?
He's been around. He's only been there for like 4 years.
I was
You sure
alive.
about that? I said 20-something years.
He started in like 2005, 2006. I was alive watching wrestling.
You're alive. You're alive. So just to let you know.
Good point. Good point. But I like I have a memory of him coming in.
Oh, my God.
This may feel like hell, but it's not.
Nah. We're on the Super Bowl.
We're on the
This
Super
is
Bowl.
fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, did you see what Ryan Murphy said?
I'm not seeing it. I'm only seeing
He
my
said-
dad.
Referring to the chicken milkshake. Drink,
Cheesesteak milkshake.
yeah, drink that thing on the toilet, boys. No thanks.
Yeah, straight through. That's what I'm saying. Might clog your heart, but it ain't clogging your colon. All right, so biggest heel turns in sports. Guy went to his rival, or just did something that you wouldn't expect him to do to make him a villain.
Yeah.
T.O.
Tio went to 2 rivals.
Joe
Yes.
Luzinski or whatever his name is going to judge.
That'll never happen.
Josie.
Joe Z's goes to
That'll
judge.
never happen.
Turn the heel.
He's out today.
Looking for a job.
That'll never happen.
Judge likes guys that actually win PCL.
You're right. Judge does like guys.
Yes.
Judge likes guys.
That's true. Right.
You know why they don't have staircases at Judge?
Because they don't want people looking up the skirts.
No, I don't know if I can even say that.
We're gonna offend my dad. He might be there. I guess
It's very simple.
I know you ain't talking at all. You guys are Ryan. People, you guys can't even talk. You guys don't know how to win.
What do you mean? We just won the PCL football.
Okay.
No big deal.
Yeah. Right. Flag football.
Actually, the girls' flag team is pretty good.
Well,
Right?
what-
Yeah, they won the
What's flag
first.
team
They won
won
the
states
first one.
last year.
I didn't even know they did that. And then it's all over.
Here's like college scholarship for that stuff.
Dude, kids are having it so easy
What?
nowadays.
Yes.
Really?
Girls
Right.
playing football, yes.
That's crazy.
You turn off my video? Man.
Why do you turn it off?
What are you doing, Smitty?
Oh, how do I put it back on?
Don't mess with another man's remote. What's
dude.
wrong with you?
Now we're gonna get shut off because
Smitty heel.
we got
Heel.
illegal viewings on
Heel.
here.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna get shut down. You just come back.
Yeah.
Start naming
You
heels.
told me.
White
You
Lotus.
told me if we say Super Bowl in here, we're gonna shut down.
We do. You get
Yeah.
get
I
fined.
got fine.
Can't
Said
say
it all to you.
3-peat either. You gotta pay Pat Riley.
Brody,
if you
Brian,
say
Dion,
3-peat.
Dion to the Cowboys. Dion had his greatest year of his career with the San
Amazing
with
year.
the Niners.
He ran in the golden era.
Nobody's
Golden
ever
era of
seen
football.
No,
Golden era of
Nobody-
football.
Nobody's
You might
better
never
than him.
see a Deion Sanders like this again
Every
in
return,
this era.
phenomenal.
They never seen anything like it. They never
Never seen it.
Catch the ball.
It was
in the end
huge.
zone.
It was huge.
Huge.
We've done. Deion's done more
They
in
wouldn't
this
even
one
look my way.
year
They wouldn't
than
even look
I've
my
done
way.
in my whole career.
I shut down a whole half
Ball
the
came
field.
over. I caught it in the end zone.
They said you're the greatest specimen alive. They never say.
So I
anything like
decided, why not go better? Go to the America's team. Go to the Cowboys the next year. If you can't beat them, join them.
The age of gold medal.
Greatest team ever. But did he win? Did they win?
Yes.
With him at the corner?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of their
two.
with him?
Doesn't Dion have 2 Super Bowls?
He's got at least
He has
two.
one with the Niners.
Yeah, he's got
He
at
was
least
there
two.
when it was.
He's got at least 2.
He doesn't have more than 2.
He's got at least one with the
Was he on
Niners
that
and one
Ravens
with the.
team?
Oh yeah,
I don't think he was.
you might be right.
I thought he was with the Redskins.
No,
The who?
When
was-
he played, it was a Redskin.
he played with the Raiders.
He traveled at the end. He was.
He's like Jerry Rice.
Hey,
He was like LeBron
Jerry
James.
Rice was on the
around.
Seahawks.
Dude,
He
was
wore number
LeBron
37.
James, just trying to get a ring.
Right.
Did he win? Did he win with the Ravens? Was he
I
on
don't
the
think
Ravens
so.
team?
I don't think he won that.
He was like, look,
But he played with the Ravens. He wore 37.
That's crazy.
Wow.
37.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because he was 37, so he
remember
wore
back
37.
in the day, everybody wanted the Eagles to sign him. We don't need him.
I love him. The Falcons.
That's great.
He has cool sunglasses.
Great. Yeah, he's also a great college
That's a
coach.
big
He can't
heel.
win.
That's a big heel turn now. Niners to the Cowboys.
What about T.O.
I said
Yeah.
T.O.
going to the Eagles and Cowboys? How about DeMarco Murray? Even though he sucked, that was a heel turn.
Yeah.
How about your boy?
And the
How about
kicker,
your
right?
boy? Even his hometown team. He's going to get them all kinds of
To La La
championships.
Land.
And he said he was taking his talents
Talents.
South
South
Beach.
Beach.
And then the La La
Was that-
Land. And then back to Cleveland.
Was that not a
And
heel
then
turn?
I can only win
No,
one.
because he went back
And then La La Land.
So
So he did go back and get them once?
Yeah,
Or doesn't- doesn't
He's
count?
got a COVID title. That's
what about our own guy, Zach Wheeler?
Nice.
Bryce Harper.
Mets?
Bryce Harper. Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
Saquon.
That Saquon's the biggest one.
That's got to be big. I mean, to have a year like that, the
Dude,
first
how
year
much do
after
they-
leaving.
Reggie going to the
That
Packers.
dude's still not sleeping at night. No, 'cause the Packers
How does he
run
still have a
rival.
job?
That's
what I
why
don't-
the Packers run a rival all the time. That's not a heel turn.
Yeah, you gotta be a
Wait,
big-
what about Donovan? Even though he got traded.
So you got if trades is different. If you decide to
There's
go
no
Trade
control
someone
over that.
out. We can't do it.
trades, tariffs are on. We're not trading with anybody right now.
Dude, I wonder if Howie's gonna start putting tariffs on
I
these
mentioned-
players.
Before Babe went from the Sox to the
Yep.
Yankees.
Oh,
Clemens went from the Sox to the Yankees.
Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon.
Ah!
Hideki. No, not Hideki. He wasn't the Red Sox. Who went from Jets to Mets? to
Wade
Yankees?
Boggs was another one.
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Yeah,
there's
third baseman.
Juan Soto.
Juan
No,
Soto.
wait,
He was
He
a
was
Red.
a
He was a
Yankees.
Red Sox.
How about Brett Favre when he went to? I mean,
From Minnesota.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Packers,
right.
Minnesota.
I mean,
That's a good one.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of more baseball guys.
D-Jacks to Washington.
He
No.
signed with Washington.
No, because we cut him. You said that.
No, trade doesn't.
He signed with Washington.
Yeah, but we cut him. So it wasn't. You get like if he wanted to leave. It's not really a heel turn.
I'm trying to think of more baseball guys. I can't. A-Rod.
Yeah, but he went from Seattle.
Mariners. No, he went from Mariners to the Rangers.
But Yager to the Flyers. Or was that too much space in that?
Yeah, there was a lot of
space.
It was
space
the
in
Penguins,
between.
right? He was-
But Lindros
Yes.
to the Rangers was
Yeah.
about
There was a Penguin, Flyer to Penguin recently.
Max and Fowler.
Rick Tocchet.
Mark Recchi.
Mark Recchi.
Trying to think basketball. I didn't know we did.
I
Durant.
Al
He did it for
Horford when he
KC.
left from
Al
Boston.
Horford.
Al
Al
Horford,
Horford.
yeah.
Al
Yeah,
Horford.
I hate
Coming and they go
I
back.
hate Al Horford.
Yeah,
He sabotaged us. He was the first domino to end it all.
yeah, I agree with you.
Dude, think about it.
He definitely.
Al
screwed.
Horford
He
was the
came
first
here, didn't
domino.
play, and we got
He
screwed.
sabotaged the Sixers. And we need somebody to do that to the Celtics. Take Maxey, go put him on the Celtics. Absolutely tank. Sabotage
And bring him
come
back.
here and win a championship. Please.
Tatum was down there last year.
Yeah,
He was.
He was there for one quarter. He left. What I
For
go?
the girls.
No, for the boys.
The boys.
He was there for one quarter, showed his face, and then left.
I'm trying to think of other heel turns.
I'm trying to think of base. I can't.
Baseball. There's
I feel like there's
Hey,
a
you
lot
got
in
any heel
baseball.
turns?
what
I
a
think you
time.
guys said them all.
What a time. You know, the Angels. That's LA.
What's a good basketball one?
Actually,
I'm trying to think of more basketball.
there's definitely more basketball.
Kevin Durant.
That's what I say. Durant leaving OKC.
Westbrook. Paul Pierce. No, they got
Anybody go from LA to Boston or Boston to LA?
Rondo.
Rondo.
Yeah,
Rondo.
that's a
Rondo.
big one, Rondo.
Shaq, didn't
Shaq went to the South Lake.
Well, he went to the
Yeah,
Celtics
he was
after
washed.
yeah,
Shaq
he was
completed the
stopped.
rainbow. He completed the rainbow of NBA jerseys. I can think of more. I can think of wrestlers.
I guess there's a lot of loyalty in basketball.
There is no loyalty
No,
in
there is.
baseball.
Little to the dollar.
I really can't think of.
You can't think of anybody who switched sides like that though.
Maybe because there's no
LeBron.
rivals anymore. They don't
Yeah,
care.
LeBron's sold
They're all
out.
a bunch of mercenaries.
Baseball stinks. NBA stinks.
It worked out for LeBron.
sold out.
Oh man, why can't I think of any?
Al Horford's like the best one.
Al Horford's a really good one for the Sixers. What about didn't World Be Free go somewhere?
Yeah, he might have been traded because free agency wasn't around back then.
Okay.
Any of our guys
Come on.
go anywhere.
What about Doug Collins?
Dude, how about
Nah, he
you know what would
retired
have
because of
been
injury.
because it was really close. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like when Kobe was about to trade, he was about to sign with Clippers. That would have been a huge heel turn.
Yeah.
How about somebody refusing to sign with the team and then going
Front court.
JD Drew. JD Drew.
Phil Rivers, Peyton Manning?
No, Peyton Manning. No,
John-
Eli.
It was Eli.
No.
Eli.
Wasn't it John Elway?
Eli.
Elway didn't want to go.
It was Eli, dude.
It was Eli and Rivers.
Eli. Peyton
Ryan-
went to the
Ryan-
Colts
all right,
one.
yeah.
Wasn't he involved in that trade for Drew Brees or something?
Peyton Manning?
Ryan Lee.
What was it? Was it Leaf?
It was
Yeah,
Ryan Lee.
I was
might
thinking it
have
was
been.
Rivers.
Yeah.
Phil Rivers was traded by the Giants and got traded to the Chargers, right?
No, a little bit.
Well,
Chargers
Kobe-
were gonna draft
Kobe
Eli.
only
He said
wanted
no,
to play
so
with the
they drafted
Lakers.
Leaf.
Yeah.
Kobe drafted Eli. Then he got traded.
Yeah.
Bronny James.
Ben Simmons.
He don't want to play.
He got traded.
He didn't want to play here.
Scott Rowland.
Well,
Someone
the
said
Nets-
Scott
the Nets
Rowland.
really
That was
aren't a
a
big
JD Drew.
Yeah, Scott Rowland's a big
Yeah,
one.
but JD Drew never actually played.
No.
We refused to sign for a year.
Yeah, he
Screwed us
refused
over.
to sign.
There's got to be other guys that have trashed Philly. James Harden. Nah, he didn't really trash Philly though.
Jason Worth going to the Nationals.
Jason Worth.
Yeah,
Holy
that's a great
shit, How
one.
did we forget about him? Yeah.
It's like,
But you gotta look like this.
who else? There's more.
There's a lot more. We're just stupid. This is what we do on Thursday nights.
There's got to be more. I think of Philly so much.
There's a lot.
Billy Wagner went to the Mets.
Yeah, Billy Wagner. And he was an all-star there, wasn't he?
You talking about the
Was
pitcher?
he traded or he signed it?
Signed his
Yeah.
degree.
You talking about the pitcher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely way.
Didn't he talk shit about Philly too?
Yeah, because he got booed when he wouldn't hit 100 on the meter.
Yeah,
Who's the guy that got in a fight? Kimber? Who's that?
Oh,
Applebaum.
Applebaum.
Yeah, but he went from the
Applebaum's a
Red
good
Sox
one.
to the Phillies. So
And
Yeah,
he
where did he
went
go when he
to
left the Phils?
Nationals.
Nationals.
And he fought Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
He was
trashed
traded.
Philly. He trashed
Was
Philly.
the Phillies
He
traded
grabbed
him?
his crotch.
Yeah, I
and
know,
did
yeah,
But
the
the Phillies
thing.
traded him.
But he still trashed Philly.
Doesn't he have like the
has
most
he has
saves or
a
something?
saves record.
Most
Yeah.
saves in
Franchise
Philly.
saves
He was
record.
here for like 4 or 5 years.
He-
6 years.
That
Well,
somebody
there's
needs
a-
to take that record from him.
Well, that's how many games we were in where it was close too.
Wheeler's a
Still
good one.
Yeah, he went from the Mets to the Phillies.
Richie
Jason
Ashburn-
Hayward in his
Richie
prime went
Ashburn
from the
went
Cubs to the
Phillies
Cardinals.
Mets.
Oh,
He
I
might
got
have
one.
been traded.
I got
Andy Reid?
Harold Carmichael.
He got cut. He got let go.
How about McCutcheon?
Yeah, and he went to the
Gary
Cowboys.
Cobb.
What is
Gary
McCutcheon
Cobb
jail?
was in-
Going
he-
from the Pirates to the
He
Phillies? Crosstown
might have been
rival?
traded. I think he might have been traded.
Randall?
Wilbert. Oh wait, Wilbert went to the Lions.
Randall played for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Jeremiah
Well, he went to
Trotter.
the. He went to the Vikings first.
Oh, that's a good one. Trotter.
Chuck Senior went to the Skins.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a real good one, actually.
Randy, I think Cunningham gets a pass for some reason.
Yeah, he went to Minnesota first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He went to
I
Minnesota.
think he
first,
gets a
but he went
pass
to
for
Dallas.
some weird reason.
But could you never
Only
put
like a
that
year or
jersey?
two.
There's an Eagles player that said
Carmichael.
It was
Carmichael.
Carmichael.
He put the jersey on, then he's
Sell
like, I
it.
can't do it.
Yeah.
He looked at
Yeah.
himself in the mirror and said, "This just ain't right.
Retired.
Can't do this."
You would do it. So,
Zach Ertz.
Ooh, but he didn't.
But he went to Arizona.
Yeah,
he
he
got
never
traded.
like
He got traded.
Really, though.
Yeah, to be a heel, you got to trash Philly.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz?
He didn't
Yeah,
trash.
he didn't trash Philly.
Well, I think it's. I
But
think
he's soft. He was not going to trash anybody.
Yeah, he got traded.
Other than
Who's,
Satan.
there's more basketball players for the
And not even that, like T.O. didn't trash Philly. T.O. loves Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he went to
But you
Dallas,
can't go there.
But that's
The way it
him.
ended,
But that's him.
Yeah.
T.O. He's-
That's T.O.
Who was the basketball player like years ago? Sixers to Jimmy Butler.
Andrew Bynum.
Maybe
He was a heel because he came here and just
Yeah,
became
he
Nah,
here.
yeah, when you couldn't hit that.
I remember being at the game and we tried. How Korver?
No.
Over went to Cleveland,
Byron
from here,
Hughes.
right?
I don't think
Thad Young.
Andre Miller.
Iguodala.
Denver, right?
Andre Miller, yeah.
But I mean, he come here from
No, he came
No,
from
where did he
Denver.
go?
I think
He
he
came
came
from
from-
Denver and then went back to Denver.
Yeah.
Iverson. Where did Iverson go?
Denver.
You go to Washington?
Denver
and then
Denver.
Turkey.
I
Then
remember that.
Washington.
I remember
Then
that night.
Washington, right?
In Turkey, somewhere in between.
I remember that night we lost. I was so upset. I was in the car and they announced it on the radio. I was devastated.
He was dead here before that. Flannery had him dead one night.
Damn. Did he cry? I would have cried.
He said,
Was
"I'll
it-
say anything yet."
Was it the night he went banging on the door down in West Philly?
No. I think it might be after.
10 blocks
It
from
was
my house.
definitely after a night at TGI Fridays. Somebody saw him trash.
That was every other night.
Yeah, and that's why I love Iverson. Because he went to the mainline TGI Fridays and just bought everyone's meals and drinks. Dude's the dude. And he was our height. Jumping on dudes that are bigger than me.
Our height and 30 pounds less, 40 pounds less.
He's taller than you think.
He's a shade under 6 foot.
He's my favorite athlete ever.
I'm taller.
I don't know.
Hurts ain't that tall.
No.
He's like 6'1", right?
I don't even think.
Really?
Yeah,
He's about
You know
6'4",
what was
yeah.
actually kind of pretty crazy to see when LeBron, the
Kelsey?
Lakers played here, and LeBron went over to the Eagles players that were courtside. Dude just towered over, like AJ Brown, Devontae was there. And you just don't
That's
think
what
of it,
Royds. That's what Royds
that's-
do for you.
That's what
Performance
NBA
enhancing
NBA
drugs.
players, you just
right?
don't realize how tall they are and big they are. It's just crazy compared to football players.
He's 6'1". Good.
Yeah, you gotta be over 6 foot.
I know
quarterback.
I know like
Drew Brees is barely 6 foot.
Drew Brees, Russell
Doug
Wilson.
Flutie.
Yeah, and you guys at once.
Russell Wilson won one. Yes, he did. He went to two of them. His defense.
Legion of Boom did.
Yeah, that was
Marshall.
That was
and
a
the Beast.
Marshall
ass.
was.
And Beast
Wait, what
Mode.
about Curtis Martin when he left the Patriots to go to the Jets?
Art Scott.
How about Bill Belichick when he left the Jets and went to the Patriots?
Yeah, but the Patriots sucked at that point. So that's kind
What
of
about
Still a rival.
right.
Doug? No, we went to the Jets, so.
We fired them.
Yeah, we did. Well, there's a mutual agreement.
There's a firing. There's a firing. Let's call it out. As
An opportunity to do something.
He was a federal employee before he
Who
was.
else?
I can't think of any more. Sixers are getting banged.
How about when Peter Laviolette left the Flyers to go to the Rangers?
He got fired. Justin Williams.
That's what he went to.
Oh,
Kings first.
damn, we had that many guys from the Flyers and the Kings. Jeff Carter, Mike Richards, Justin Williams.
The Trotter was a good one.
Thank you.
Trotter was a really good one.
Bracket season, boys.
That's right.
Bracket season.
Our two listeners that are listening, one of them your dad probably.
No, down the one.
All right, it's you. You're the only listener.
Me here and you there. We're doing
I'm not even ready.
backups or unsung here. Like, where do we finally?
Brody's
land?
done.
I can move for you, bro.
Brody's done.
I say backups.
Backups.
Unsung heroes could be like they're just backups anyway,
It's wide.
and it could be vague. Yeah,
All right, so we're gonna do
backup.
backup brackets.
Yes,
Quadrant for each team.
yes. Union, wing. Sixers, Flyers, Eagles, Phillies.
It has to be a career backup or a backup that
No.
made themselves
No.
into a starter.
I don't think you'll get 16 good career backups.
You can.
From each one?
Dude, see how long the team's been around? You can find 16 backups
Backup can be
All right.
sixth man.
How far
Backup
back
can be
you wanna
second
go?
line.
to the beginning of time.
Yes.
You were
should
there.
know all of them.
You were there.
Exactly. You remember the first team?
Came back up
Yeah.
able and bumped them off. So He could become the
Yeah.
starter. All right, so that'll be the Santa Booth first bracket this year.
Hopefully we can do
A
that.
lot of excitement.
Before
That's
the end
next.
of March.
Well,
Selection Sundays next week.
Next
Sunday.
Oh, I got a good guilt
I've
turn.
got some.
I got a really good one in college basketball.
Krzyzewski?
Rory Williams, from Kansas to North Carolina.
Rick Pitino.
He was
Rick
a
Pitino.
John
Doesn't matter.
Carolina alum.
all those
Doesn't matter.
scumbags.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Kansas,
Where he
you're
went
at
to
the top of
school
the world.
and played.
So that's still not. It's still a heel turn.
No.
You're at the best. Kansas at the top of the world, dude.
Rick
You're
Pitino
If you know
like-
the heel turn is from
Kentucky to
it's from
Louisville.
an alum going to Kansas. That's your turn, not coming back to his
It's
school.
still a big deal.
What if Jay Wright takes the St. Joe's job?
I'm all for it. I like Jay Wright. He's the reason why I actually
Now,
cared a little bit about
turn
Villanova.
turn is
Are you gonna root for St. Joe's? They could make it work.
They will. That guy's gonna be a lottery
They
pick.
could.
They could.
Fleming joining the Fleming pick. For
From
sheer
St.
Fleming,
Joe's?
yeah, they said he's gonna go.
He's a lottery
A
pick.
lottery pick, top 8,
Top 10.
10.
Is it
For sheer Fleming.
Yeah.
Really?
Look it up. Oh,
He's good, but he ain't. I don't think he's that good. Like, he's athletic.
Sorber.
He's athletic.
Sorber going to the line?
He's wiry.
I can't see Sorber going.
Why not?
I don't think he's ready.
He's raw. He's got a lot.
He's not ready yet.
He's a great
NBA mock
He,
draft.
he needs at least another year of college.
He's a great talent. He'll probably make more than I am.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mitch Koff scored.
Yeah.
Oh, we're only down 4.
3. 4 minus 1 is 3. Good line, man.
I thought they scored.
It was 4 a minute ago.
All right. So we'll get our bracket set. Best backup in Philly history.
Nick Foles. So, yeah. So
Oh my gosh. You don't know. Maybe somebody,
Hey, you gotta vote. It's like American Idol.
That's right.
Let your voice
Who
be
saw
heard.
Claire? What's her name?
Let your voice be
Claire
heard.
Dunphy.
Who saw Claire Dunphy?
So
I wrote her all.
It's over.
you
all
winning
way-
it all.
road hard.
Oh,
What
jeez.
kind of shows
all the
this?
way to the end.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Your
She
dad
deserved to
did.
win. She deserved to win. All right, folks.
The excellent.
Thanks for hanging out with us again.
People leaving the show.
The Boot First podcast. Until next time.
Go home.
Each other.